Everybody, welcome to Takeoff with John Clark, presented by Rivers Casino, and we've got some special guests. Of course, the final preseason game is on NBC this weekend, and then the first game of the regular season in Brazil against the Packers is on NBC 10 here in Philly. A.J. Brown, DeVonta Smith, thank you so much for joining us.
Appreciate you having me.
And I got to tell you, it's so cool after training camp practice to watch you guys together with your families and your kids. How close have you guys gotten as friends and obviously teammates, but as friends off the field as well?
I think it's just, having a lot of similarities. Two guys that, have the same vision of what they want when they go out there and they practice, what we expect everybody to bring, what we expect each other to bring to the table and things like that. And two guys who ultimately on this team because we have the same goal.
How about you, AJ?
Same, just to piggyback on what you said, I think just being around them so much and just talking to them every day, I think our relationship just growing closer and closer, and then our families are close, so that helps out as well. Like I said a while back, my success, his success, my success. And, we're really happy for each other, and like you said, we got the same mindset, the same goals.
Is there something, AJ, I'll ask you as well, that you see that he does where you're like, wow, I wish I could get better at that, or I wish I could do that, or some skill that he has?
I'm always in the awe watching him run routes. Just how slippery he is, and the pad hopper, and just really just setting guys up. Like, he has a really great feel for that. And like I said, whenever he run routes, I'm always watching. So it's something that if I can learn, I know I've been in the league longer, but I'm still a student. If he could teach me something, definitely willing to learn. So.
How about you when you see something that he does?
I would say just catching the ball. Guys draped all over him, you're still going to catch it no matter where the ball is at. One hand, two hand. It just seems like no ball is uncatchable for him.
Do you guys watch each other's film and tape and everything going into games or during the season and help each other with stuff?
Yeah, definitely. For me, I would say it's just watching practice, going out there. Really all the guys going out there, seeing how everybody run a certain route and things like that. What did they do versus this leverage? Asking guys what would they do versus this coverage if they was in this position.
How about you? Same,
just whenever we see something, especially on the field, we give a little pointers here and there. It's good that we have a great relationship because, there's no feelings involved, it's just really just giving advice, so.
Do you really push each other? Like if one has a great game, you're like, all right, I got to pick my game up a little bit. I got to do a little better. Does your success push you? Does it push each other?
I would say yeah, but it's also like keep feeding the hot hand. If it's a day where he's hot, we're going to let him eat.
Yeah, and I'd definitely say me being on the other side of him, I know I have to make this play. I know I do because I don't want to let him down. And I know that that's probably how he feels too. We're gonna go tit for tat, and ultimately we doing it for the team. But of course, like it's a competition. It's really unspoken.
Yeah.
And really don't even have to talk about it.
You guys have been in sports forever, and you've been around other teammates. Is this really something special that you guys have with each other? Does this not come around every day?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so, especially at the wide receiver position. Just two guys are selfless. I don't think that come around every day. Yeah.
How about for you?
I agree. Just have two guys who, are genuinely happy for each other, that want to see each other win. That's the guy that's not making the play is just as excited as the guy that is making the play.
How about for you? I know you set goals each season since you've come into the NFL. Do you also set goals? Do you share those goals with each other?
I think it's just kind of, I think we both know ultimately what the goal is. Of course, everybody want to be all pro. Everybody want to go to the Pro Bowl and things like that, win a Super Bowl. I feel like, pretty much everybody ultimate goal is the same. Statistic-wise, things may be differently, but, the main goal, I feel like everyone kind of has the same thing.
For you, same thing?
Yes.
How about Jalen Hurts this year in training camp? I saw Darius Slay on his podcast. Everybody has a podcast. Slay said that Kellen Moore, his offense is bringing more out of Jalen, the responsibilities he's given him, making him a smarter quarterback, a better quarterback. Are you seeing that with Jalen in this offense?
Yeah, definitely. I think not just for him, but for everybody. Guys are doing things that, they're not used to doing. So it's making everybody comfortable doing the uncomfortable. And I think that's a good thing when you can do things that you're not necessarily comfortable with, and then you make those uncomfortable things comfortable. It's a huge plus.
Yeah, he's been doing a tremendous job this training camp. Like he's saying, he's been pushing himself. Kellen has been pushing him. Really, the whole offense really been pushing each other. And he's been handling it really well, and I'm excited for him.
When you have the weapons that you guys have on offense, and then you add Saquon Barkley to it, and you see when Saquon is moving around, and then the defense has to account for him, the ability to catch the ball, how much does that help you guys?
It helps us a lot, like that's an incredible running back. We're glad he's on our team, and you have to account for him. And any play, he has the ability to take it to the crib, and so, which is exciting. And so, like I said, I'm glad he's on my team. Sometimes I get in trouble for watching, but it still hasn't set in yet, so I'm excited. So,
I tell him all the time, man. I'm waiting to see the show. I can't wait to the first game, just see him go out there and just see it in person on my team and not across from it. But it helps us a lot where people just can't rely on just trying to stop me and him. Now we have somebody in the backfield that, probably all eyes are going to be on him more than it is on us.
And Saquon said when he gets in the huddle, he still looks around and says, wow, the talent you have. Is that kind of special every time you see the guys in the huddle?
Yeah, but ultimately we know it comes down to executing. So we don't get starstruck over each other. But we're happy he's in the building. We all happy to be playing with each other, and we're excited.
So Eagles Entertainment has you guys mic'd up sometimes. And I'll tell you, I think the public sees DeVonta as maybe quiet and maybe only gives a few words here and there. But when you're mic'd up, apparently you're talking all the time. Is that right, AJ?
He talks all the time.
I think it's just on the field, I'm a completely different person. Try to be more vocal. Try to, connect with the guys more. So on the field, I'm definitely more talkative, a completely different person.
Is that kind of with Quinyon Mitchell as well? Do you see these guys like it comes out on the field?
Yeah, for sure, especially Q, man. He's talking a lot on the field. But if you see him in the hallway, he probably won't say nothing.
So between you two guys, since you're so close, who is the most talkative, would you say?
I like to feel like I am.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Even on the field, or does he start taking over when he's on the field?
I kind of talk to myself on the field, so.
Yeah, it just kind of depends on what's going on at the moment.
Yeah. Do you guys ever feel the need? You're exceptional at what you do, but do you ever see each other and say, I need to pump him up right now, or remind him like, hey, we're still in this game or anything? Do you guys kind of help each other mentally on the fields a lot of times?
I think the biggest thing is, being a receiver, a lot of running. So, it's times we'll be out there, we'll be tired, and, we just have to push each other like, man, you got to push yourself, you got to keep going, because at the end of the day, could be game on the line. We could be tired, but we know, at the end of the day, it's probably going to come down to one of us. So you have to push through it. You have to push yourself. You have to mentally push yourself to be able to overcome that.
And you just feel each other on the field?
Yeah. Like if something happened, because, things happen on the football field, and, you really don't have to say nothing to each other. But if we do, it's something small, something real slight. And for us just to keep going. He's a true professional, and he knows if he does something wrong, he knows exactly what to do and what not to do, and and vice versa. And he says stuff to me too. So, like I said, just like this doesn't really happen too often. I'm just gonna repeat that.
Special.
Yeah.
Special. So a couple of moments that Eagles Entertainment cameras caught. There was a game last year, I believe it was in Dallas, and maybe DeVonta, it was suggested he should have a Band-Aid. And you don't have that? Like you're not no part of a Band-Aid? How come you don't want the Band-Aid?
I think it was him.
Yeah,
it was him.
Yeah, it was me. It was
you.
Yeah. I didn't want the Band-Aid because I don't know why I didn't want the Band-Aid, honestly. I don't know. I think it was just the stuff that somebody was about to put on there, Shanice was about to put on there, and I knew it was gonna burn, so I want no parts of it.
So you don't need a Band-Aid in a football
No, I don't
game,
need a Band-Aid. No, I'm out here running into grown men. I don't need a Band-Aid.
Now, how about you? When it rains, are there issues with the rain? You're not a big fan of the rain, I imagine.
Yeah, if it rains, my day is pretty much shut down. I'm not going outside. So, yeah, I'm against the rain. But, it's my job. I have to go out there. People still expect me to go out there and do what I do. So, I'm getting better with it.
is this kind of like training for the Northeast or,
sure.
football and, December and stuff, cold and rainy?
For sure. I don't like it either. But like we just gotta do we have to do. But that game he's talking about was
Jacksonville.
Yeah, it was a hurricane. Yeah, so that's different. Like rain and a hurricane is totally different thing.
And I think, was that the game we all came in the locker room afterwards and you guys just kept saying, I'm cold. Like, it is cold.
Yeah.
Hey, don't forget to catch the Eagles' final preseason game. It's on NBC 10 Saturday at 1 o'clock at the Link. We have a pregame show and a postgame show live from Lincoln Financial Field. And then we're just over 2 weeks away, finally, the Eagles season opener in Brazil. Of course, nationally, it's going to be on Peacock. It'll be everywhere in America. But in Philly, you can watch it on NBC 10 and catch our preview shows leading up to the season opener for Eagles-Packers on NBC 10. We've got Eagles Game Day Kickoff. We got Eagles Game Plan. We've got other specials all week long on NBC 10. Hey, celebrity cook Steve Martirano is bringing his Italian-American cooking back home to Philly, where it started. Enjoy Martirano's Prime at Rivers Casino and Steve's famous meatballs with Sunday gravy, prime steaks, and more. So make reservations for Martirano's Prime on Open Table. I've been to the one in Fort Lauderdale. I'm glad it's back in Philly. What's the best thing that you guys like about Philadelphia? What is it about the city of Philly that you guys have gotten accustomed to that you really love? I'll start with you, DeVonta.
For me, Philly is like how it is back home in Louisiana. Back where I'm from, like, football is kind of the big thing in my town, and not just football here, but sports in general. Like, everybody comes out. All the people that's local come out. And it's just the love that they have for the city. And it just reminds me so much of being at home and the love that, everybody has for my hometown. Everybody has for the sports there. So definitely being out here, being with the fans, they just remind me of home a lot.
How about you?
It's like one big family to me. I can recall one time I was in Italy, and I'm on the side of the world, and I heard a go Birds, and came up and talked to me, and I was surprised just to hear Go Birds way over there. And like I said, it's just one big family to be, man, and they treat me so well here. Ever since I got here, it's been open with open arms, and like I try to do everything in my power to do my due diligence, giving back, playing hard, doing whatever I have to just for the fans and everybody just who support us. Every time we play, it's full house. That's not normal in certain stadiums and certain teams. So, I love this city, and this city loves me, and I try to just keep going hard for them.
And this training camp, you hear some headlines about some other teams where the players haven't been taken care of yet. They're waiting on contracts and stuff. The fact that both of you guys have your contracts along with the other players, is there almost like a responsibility that you feel comes with that to the city, to the team, and trying to bring that Super Bowl back here?
For me, yeah, definitely. I feel like people upstairs, they gave me this not only for what I did, but because they trust me. They trust me to go out there. They expect me to go out there and do my job, and I owe that to them. I owe it to myself, all the hard work that I've been putting in. It's just kind of, it's a blessing, but it's still also, it doesn't stop here. You don't just stop because you have that. Now you have to continue going.
How about for you?
Yeah, same. I want to win. I want to win one for the city. I know we got close, but I think like you say, it's a responsibility. It comes with a responsibility, and just coming to work each and every day, putting it on the line each and every day. I want to do it for the city.
John Ross was talking about what he learned by watching you guys every day, and he said he learned that to be a dog, you got to bring the dog every single day. Do you guys, in a way, feel like you have a natural chip on your shoulder that you bring every day and in games?
Yeah, definitely. And it doesn't have to be, loud and things like that. I think it's just the way that you approach every day, approach practice, the way that you approach any little thing, whether it's you taking care of your body. I think it's just the way that you approach things and what are you willing to do or what are you willing to give to get it done.
Yeah, same. Just how you approach it each and every day. Like you said, it doesn't have to be loud and being the rah-rah guy. You don't have to do none of that. It's just about what you willing to do each and every day. You know, is you gonna give 80% today, 90% today, or 100% today? And that's what it comes down to, the effort each and every day.
All right, a couple final quick questions. I love how you say same. Both of you guys are on the same wavelength. Couple quick questions. Cheesesteaks. Who is more likely to eat a cheesesteak between the two of you? So, you may not be the biggest fan of cheesesteaks, right?
Nah.
Now, I know, I mean, you're chiseled, you're swole. Like, I mean, do you put a cheesesteak in your body?
No.
No?
Nah. I probably ate 2 cheesesteaks since I've been here.
Yeah?
I only had one since I've been here.
So you're dead set against that?
Yeah.
And now you're in, season mode.
Yeah, we got to perform. Yeah, we can't just keep eating the steak and the cheese and all those. We can't do all that. So that is it is called a sub, not a hoagie.
It's not a hoagie?
No, it's a sub
I agree
sandwich.
with you. I agree with you.
Oh, come on, we're in Philly. It's a hoagie.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some backlash for that one.
All right, a sub. Now, I respect how you love each other and you respect each other's game. Is there any little thing that the other does that bothers you? Any eating habits? Any prep for a game? Is there anything you say, why is he doing this?
I wouldn't say it bothered me, but he's big on the eating habits and things like that. I kind of just, eat whatever.
I don't have that luxury.
So you're like more strict?
Nah, I just go.
I'm sorry,
whatever.
he's more
Yeah,
strict.
He's more strict.
He's more strict.
Yeah.
Okay, and how about for you? Is there anything that DeVonta does? You're just like,
Nah.
no?
Nah.
See, Avonte Maddox and Dallas Goedert living together, they had a lot of things that bothered each other.
I'm sure.
Well, I appreciate you guys. To wrap it up, what is your favorite nickname that they gave him? What's your nickname for him?
I mean, always open. I mean, it speaks for itself.
Yeah. Better than Swole Batman?
Yeah.
It's very simple, always open. How about you with DeVonta? What's your favorite nickname for him?
Slim Reaper.
Very nice. All right, so we'll get away from the skinny Batman and Swole Batman. That was a Slay thing.
Yeah, it's flavor.
Well, appreciate your time.
Appreciate
Wish
you.
you the best this year. Thank you
you.
very much. Thank you, guys.